Hey everyone, welcome to month 3, week 1. This is, if you watched the first video from the week, this is your second upper body day. We are going to be doing something a little bit different. We're going to stick with the high reps. So day 1, we did upper body, high reps, supersets. So today, not supersetting, not like that. We are going to stick with the high reps. You're going to do 3 sets of each exercise, 15 reps. The thing that's going to be different about today is after each set, so let's say you do 15 reps of back row. As soon as you get done with that, you're going to drop down and do anywhere between a 20 to a 30-second plank. So this plank can be done in any form. You can do modified on your knees, you can do long arm, you can do forearm. There's going to be enough of them to where you could do a side plank for a couple of exercises. P.S. This is also coming out later than you're used to because, as you can tell, I was yet again bit by some sort of stupid sickness. I'm going to blame it on the fact that my kid went back to school and came back and brought a bunch of stuff home. Love that. So I don't have music blaring today. I'll attach a playlist with this one just because there's no way I was going to be able to raise my voice to like shout over the music to tell you guys what to do. Okay. So also that being said, you might see me doing modifications today just to take care of my body. I will show you that side of me because I encourage you to do that too. So if you've had sickness, injury, that kind of thing, you don't need to come into these workouts and expect to do everything at 100%. Like that would be dumb, okay? So all upper body again today, but after each set, we'll drop for 20 to 30 seconds of a plank, your choice of style. I'll probably be sticking with 20 seconds of planking, and I promise I won't make you immediately go into your next set. Like you'll get a little bit of a breather, you'll go into your next set, repeat, 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 okay? I will be probably using this a lot. I took a 30-minute ride to try to like just sweat out all the crap. So I'm already sweaty and disgusting. So let's start back flies here. Remember, slight hinge at the hip right here. We're gonna go for 15. As soon as you get done with your 15, drop down to your plank. You choose 20 to 30 seconds. You choose the kind of plank, and then we'll have a slight bit of recovery. We'll go into our second set, and we'll do that 3 times with that exercise, okay? So let's start with these today. All right, 15 reps here. Remember, just because we're doing high rep, just because we're adding in other things, doesn't mean we are rushing through our sets. So the actual exercises, your form, your pace, all of that stuff is not changing. That's 5. That's 8. Next one's 12. 2 more. 1 more. Good, so drop those. Immediately go into your plank, okay? I'm going for 20 seconds. Long arm here for me. Ten to go. That's 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Perfect. Now take your little rest. Let your heart rate get down just a little bit. We do that 2 more rounds through. So this is the point in your sets, because you've already done 1. You kind of felt, okay, like, how did I feel? Do I need to go up in weight? Or maybe you're like me where you're like, nah girl, sit down. So you decide, you decide. There's music somewhere. Oh, it's it's Labor Day and I live right next to the Republic Aquatic Center, they're gonna let all the dogs jump into the pool. That's what it is. All right, 15 reps, slight hinge of the hip. That's 4. That's 9. Give me 2 more. Last one. Good, right into that plank. I'm sticking with 20 seconds. Less than 10 to go. Three, 2, 1. Take your rest. Deep breath. One more set, just like that. And then we will go into a different upper body move. Yeah, I know. If we were in person, if I was your in-person trainer, I would have had to cancel on you today because you would have heard me and been like, you're diseased. But see, lucky for you, I'm not actually breathing on you, so it's fine. It's good. I'm waiting for my heart rate to drop just a little bit. We're doing really good on time. We're like kind of flying through. So sometimes when I feel like I'm moving in slow motion, I try to push things along and I'm realizing we've done 2 sets in 4 minutes plus 2 planks. We're not dragging our feet here, so I'm fine. Okay, one more set here, 15 reps. Go up if you feel like you can go up, or if you need to chillax today, do that. And then we are gonna do that 3rd plank, and then we'll move on to another exercise, okay? 3rd set here. In my opinion, this is way better than day 1. Those supersets were spicy. That's 10. Two more. Last one. Last plank of this exercise, 20 to 30. Take your breath here. Don't let that lower back sink down. And don't let the hips go up too high. Give me 3, 2, 1. Take your breather here. So, next exercise, you're gonna want a chair or a couch or an ottoman. It's not what you think. It's not push-ups and it's not pitch dips. You already did those. We're just gonna do seated shoulder presses, okay? So I just want you, because we're taking the body work out of it. So a lot of times when we do shoulder presses standing, we end up using our body to get the weight up, right? And you don't even realize you're doing it, but you are. So we're gonna take a seat, and it is gonna force us to solely focus on the shoulder muscle. Now for this plank, totally optional, I'm gonna do a bench plank where I go down on my forearms or here and hold it. You can turn around and use your chair or your couch, or you can do a regular plank. It's totally fine. I'm just utilizing the fact that I'm right there, and I'm gonna do seated bench with a bench plank, okay? But you do not have to. So, seated shoulder press, 15 reps. We're sticking with that. I'm switching weights here. So, if you're on a couch or something, kind of be on the edge. You don't need to be like all the way scooted back in your chair. Sit up nice and tall. You don't want to be slunched over here. Nice strong core. And I don't want your elbows like a goalpost. I want you to bring them in just a little bit, okay? Here we go. Take your time here. Remember, we're not rushing the movements. Next one's 5. about halfway. Next one's 10. Might be going down on the next set. It's very sad. 2 more. Body is weak. That's all right. Last one. Drop those. Now go into your plank. Remember, you can do whatever plank you want on the floor. I'm gonna switch it up just a little bit and go over here. My feet are all the way out. My core is nice and tight. I'm basically on my tippy toes back there. 20 to 30 seconds still. Tuck that pelvic bone in. I know, you can feel like the lower back twinge. Tuck the pelvic bone in. Let's go for 3, 2, 1. Take your rest here, adjust, okay? You don't need my permission because who cares what I think? You should care what you think and how you feel. But just know that I'm dropping weight. Like on days that I'm like, I feel weak and I feel bad, I drop the weight. Like there's no gold star or gold medal for like who suffers the most, okay? No, I ain't about that life. All right, dropping by a couple pounds here. I'm sure it will feel way better. And then I'm gonna stick with my bench plank for the rest of this exercise, and then who knows what I'll do on the next one. All right, up, elbows slightly in, not a lot. Nice and controlled here. Good, that's 5. 7, 8. Oh, 10. Ooh. 2 more. 1 more. Good, drop those, go into your plank. I'm sticking with 20, and remember you can absolutely push as much as you want here. In regards to time, less than 10 to go. That's 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take a good rest here. I still see I'm pushing you on pace here. I'm like, girl, we're 10 minutes into the lift and you're like flying through. Okay, I see you. So 1 more set of seated shoulder press, and then we're gonna take another exercise seated. It is a shoulder exercise. And that's what it's doing. It's going to take you using your body to lift the weight. So if you're like, man, I'm using the same weight or maybe less than I usually do on this shoulder press, but my shoulders are feeling more burny than normal, it's because you don't have your body weight with you. You're literally just using the muscle, and that's what we want. All right, last set of these. All right. Slight bend forward, don't forget it. I could tell it's a holiday today because I actually have my garage door open today because the weather's so much cooler. But there's like hardly been any cars or noise or anything. Almost there. few more. Ooh. Push out one more. Yeah. Good. Last plank of this exercise. Going down. Take a breath. You'll have a rest after this. We'll go through your next exercise. La la la. Almost there. That's 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take your rest, and don't forget that as well in this moment, if you're feeling weaker than normal, you're also adding in planks. So I know in your mind you're like, it's just 20 seconds. Yeah, but you're literally just you're just working your shoulder constantly, like going into that plank position, whatever that looks like, it's still using your shoulders. So they're getting a little bit more work today than you're even realizing, okay? You know what was sore after day 1 of this week? My biceps. The next day I was like, what is going on? So yeah, we are going to do seated lateral raises. I might actually go down on these. Just a touch. Standing, I would never, but seated, different kind of beast here, okay? So you're definitely gonna need to be on the edge. Dumbbells come down, mine are kind of big. My dumbbells are big. So I'm gonna lean just slightly forward, but not a lot. See how my chest just came forward just a little bit? That's what we're doing, okay? 15 reps, still supersetting with whatever plank that you want. Let's go. Don't rush these. I know you wanna. Next one's 5. That's 8. Glad I went down. You're also halfway with today's workout already. 2 more. 1 more. I'm gonna go into a regular plank, okay? So drop those dumbbells nice and close. 20 seconds or 30, whatever. You got 10 to go. And then we get that rest, okay? And we'll take it. 3, 2, 1. Take that rest here. Your shoulders are probably talking to you, okay? Listen. Don't ignore it. Take the rest. My heart rate's only high because I'm recovering from illness. Your heart rate might be really low today because we're doing upper body only. That's okay. That doesn't mean you're ready to hop into the next set. Your muscles might not be ready. That's what we're looking at here. This isn't cardio. Ooh. At least I'm not like dripping sweat anymore. A reminder here, just because of how I'm feeling, that there's a saying that is, if the weight feels heavy, it is, which I've taken that into like the rest of my life too. If it feels heavy to you, it's heavy, okay? So speaking of today's, if you're like, man, why does this lightweight, that's normally my lightweight, feel so heavy? If it feels heavy today, it is, okay? That's all. Second set here. Slight hinge, not a lot, because we're not turning this into a back fly, okay? Ooh. To prevent this from turning into a back fly, you might want to sit up a little bit or take your gaze up off the floor, because sometimes if we stare at the floor, we just keep hinging forward and we'll be all the way down looking at the ground, okay? That's 10. We got 2 more here. Last one. Good. Plank time. These planks are gonna get me, man. I could tell. It's the shoulder fatigue. So sometimes you'll feel that little bend. Bring it back up. Actually take the pelvic bone, tuck it in. That's 5, 3, 2, 1. Nice little resty rest here. Take your time. We're gonna do one more set like that. Ay, ay, ay. I know. Tell me about it. Eesh. Should I be nice and not give you another shoulder exercise? Probably. I'll think about it. I was gonna make you do all shoulders, but I'll think about it. Maybe your last move will be like the not shoulders at all. Yeah, yeah. Oh, I know what to do. It's not shoulders, so you can't be mad. Well, you'll be mad, but it ain't shoulders, so it'll be perfect. Okay, so last set here, last set, best set, and then you'll get a nice rest before we jump into our last exercise with planks. And I will also say, which I've done this the last couple weeks, so you're probably used to it, the body weight workout is gonna be at the end of this. I will show you all of the exercises and explain it to you. Remember, I don't do that workout with you because it's personalized, but let's go ahead and get started. Nope. Dayquil brain. So I will say that your body weight HIIT workout today, or this week, is lower body focus because we did all lifting with the lower body or the upper body this week. So that body weight workout is going to take it out of your lower body, okay? That's 9. 12. You got 2 more. 1 more. Good. 1 more plank before that rest. Don't go into it too early. $15. 10 to go. That's 3, 2, 1. Take a nice rest here. Okay, so leave the shoulders behind, okay? Sorry for everything. We are gonna do 7, 7, 7s on the biceps. And no, we're not leaving the plank behind, but you can do whatever you need to on the plank. If your shoulders are getting fried, please modify. It is absolutely okay. So remember here, 7 all the way, 7 halfway up, 7 halfway down. You can do it in any order that you want, okay? You can do the 7 halfway up first, then the 7 halfway down. It doesn't matter. I'm gonna tell you, I've tried all the different ways to do it. It all burns the same at the end, I promise. So keep that in mind. Oh, you know what we're gonna do instead? We're gonna do 10, 10, 10. Yeah, not 7, we're gonna do 10, because it's high rep day. You got more in you, so if you need to drop weight, with that in mind, do it 10, 10, 10. that's 8, 9, one more. I'm gonna go to halfway down, okay? That's 1. That's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, one more. I'm going to halfway up. That's 1, 2, that's 5, almost, one more. Your choice of a plank, we're not skipping it. I'm sticking with my 20. Good, we're gonna go in 3, 2, 1. Take a juicy rest. Now, I know when you do the first 10 reps, or even the first 15 reps, you're like, I could go up. I'm telling you, by the 30th, no. That's a no for me, okay? No. No. So, I'm gonna stick with the weight that I had. I've got 2 more sets, just like that. Then the upper body day is done, and I will immediately go into explaining and showing you the exercises for your lower body HIIT workout. Okay. Okay. I'm all red today. Are you proud that I matched though? Even not, yeah. Ooh. I'm probably gonna look back on this video when I upload it and be like, never take Dayquil and record yourself again. Okay. Yikes. So I'm gonna do the same sequence that I did last time. It all burns at the end. And that one feels natural, just a natural flow to me. Just because you have 30 reps here doesn't mean we rush the reps. Good, that's 6. That's 8. Give me 2 more of this kind. 9. One more. Good. Going for halfway down. I'm slowing it down a little bit. Because remember, if you are like on the edge, like you're like, oh, I almost feel like I should go up, but by the end, I just don't think I could. Slow down your reps a little bit. That's 8. 9. One more. Good. Going into halfway up here. Right up to that rib cage. Five. That's 8. 9. One more. Good. Going in that plank, and then you just have one more set. We'll be right on time again. I'm so proud of myself. Got about 10 seconds here. Good. Give me 3, 2, 1. Take that rest. One more set. Don't forget, if you stick around to watch the body weight workout, you don't need any equipment, and it's all lower body focused. You won't really need a huge space for it today. I know sometimes I have you do like skaters, you know, like, no. The space you'll take up is pretty tame, but the workout is just gonna really fatigue your legs. That's the main thing, okay? Yay. Okay, one more set here and you're gonna be right, like I'm so impressed with myself. Like you're gonna be out right on time. I'm doing so much better than I used to. I'd be like, we've been doing this for well over your time. So I know a lot of you started back at school routines and stuff. I'm trying to really be mindful of getting everything into that exactly 30 minutes, almost basically, time frame. Because I know so many of you just have to get it done, get showered, get a bunch of stuff going, get to work. Ugh. Maybe pack lunches, who knows? Halfway down, I think I did 11. Next one's halfway. That's what happens when I talk too much when I'm actually doing the reps. I'll just make you do the exercise forever. 2 more. And then we're gonna do halfway up, and then our last plank, okay? I am so glad it is not 100 degrees in this garage today. This one's halfway. That's 8, 9, one more. Ooh, my biceps. Drop those. Last plank right here. Keep your form, even if your upper body's tired. Hold. See, today was all about you getting more bang for your buck in 30 minutes. You got your upper body, but you also got a great amount of core. That's 3, 2, and 1. Because if you think about it, let's say you did the 20 seconds with me for every exercise. Think about it. You did 3 sets of each exercise, 4 exercises. So you did a minute plank for each exercise. You did 4 minute planks today. See, there you go. All right, thank you so much for sticking around for the upper body, 33 minutes in my brain. We are gonna go over your body weight, lower body today. No equipment needed, okay? So the way this is gonna work is each block is going to be 90 seconds. You're like, don't worry. It's not all the same thing for 90 seconds, though it's gonna suck. So 90 seconds for each block. Every 30, you're gonna switch to something different, and I'll go through the first one. Anyways, I'll explain it. So first 30 seconds for the first one example, you're gonna do a squat hold for 30 seconds. Okay, so you're just gonna be right here. Weight on the back on the heels. If you need to put a chair behind you so that you stay down, okay? So that's for 30 seconds. If you need to come up for a breath for like 10 seconds before you go into the next 30 seconds, you can. So 30 seconds, you just do a squat hold. Next 30 seconds, you're gonna do a regular squat, okay? So for 30 seconds, body weight squat here, okay? Come up for air if you need to, so that's 60 seconds of your 90-second block. The next 30 seconds is your hip move. You're gonna actually do a squat jump. So you're gonna be down, jump up, down, jump up, down, jump up. Let me back up here. Let me show you from the side too. Down, jump up. Okay, so that's your last 30. That's a 90-second block. That's 90 seconds of straight work. You're then gonna take a 30-second break, okay? So that's 2 minutes total. 30 seconds, squat hold, 30 seconds, regular squats, 30 seconds, squat jumps, 30 seconds, rest. Okay, so that's 2 minutes. You're gonna do 2, 4, 6, 8, 4 rounds. Okay, that's 8 minutes. So everything you're doing today, which is just 3 rounds or 3 90-second efforts, you're gonna do 4 rounds of. So Each round will take you 2 minutes total, including your rest. 2, 4, 6, 8. So you're gonna do 4 rounds. Why am I doing it that way? Dayquil. So you're gonna do 4 rounds of your 2 minutes, okay? And then you'll get to have a whole new set of a progression of exercises. And that's what that is today. So you're noticing that you're kind of doing like a hold, and then you're doing kind of a progression, and then you're doing a even more progression. I also want you to know that if you cannot do squat jumps right now, it's okay if you do a minute of squats, or maybe you do pulsing squats instead of squat jumps. Find your variation. That is absolutely okay. So the next round that you're doing, so after you've done 8 minutes, 4 rounds of the last moves that I just showed you, you're gonna move on. So first move is a wall sit. I know you've seen these before, but I'll show you anyways. So you're gonna do 30 seconds of just a straight wall sit. Wherever you can, I want you to come all the way down to that seated position. We don't want to be way up high, okay? So we're all the way down here. Hold for 30 seconds. So that's your stagnant move, right? You're not going anywhere. You're just holding it. Your next one that you're going to do, sorry about that, is regular lunges. So you're just going to alternate. So again, you're moving. You're getting a leg exercise, but you're not doing anything too crazy. It's just something you've always done. So you're gonna do 30 seconds of forward lunges, and then your last move is 30 seconds of a crisscross squat jump. So watch my feet here, and if you're like, girl, please. So you're gonna cross your feet, come down, cross, come down, cross, come down, cross, come down, just like that, okay? So 30-second wall sit, 30-second forward lunges, 30-second crisscross, okay? A substitute that you could do for the crisscross squat jumps, which those are not as bad as regular squat jumps. Like, you can kind of get a rhythm with those, you know, but either way, it is absolutely okay to sub those for regular squats. Maybe you grab a pair of dumbbells and you do thrusters to keep it low impact. You can also switch to curtsy lunges. Instead of those, you can sub out that move if you need to. So again, 3 exercises, 30, 30, 30, 30 seconds of rest, 4 rounds, okay? So with transitions and any extra rest that you take, after those like 2 sets that we've done so far, you're probably close to about 20 minutes. So you're gonna have 3 more exercises to worry about, and that's it, okay? Because I will say that it's okay, like, you know, after your first 8 minutes, you're like, holy crap, I need to take a full minute of rest before I go to that wall sit and start my second set of exercises. Do it. So like take a minute, then go into your second 8-minute block, take another minute, go into your third and last 8-minute block. So there's 3 8-minute blocks. I'm probably gonna write this one out just because you're like, I mean, you probably actually understand. My Dayquil brain is like, is this science? Okay, is this algebras? So you have 1 more here. We are gonna start with a bear crawl hold. If you have done the bear plank before in one of these videos, you're like, nah, bro. Okay, so yeah. You're gonna come down, hands plant like you're going into a plank, but you're actually gonna bend the toes. See where my knees are? They're like hovering above the ground. You're gonna stay right here, okay? Your knees are not touching the ground. You're nice and strong. You're gonna stay here for 30 seconds. That is gonna light up your quads, okay? And the moving exercise is flipped from last time. So instead of doing forward lunges, we're gonna be doing reverse. So you're gonna just take it, regular body weight, alternating, reverse. So you're gonna feel the quads quite a bit more on this last and final round, okay? So reverse lunges for 30 seconds, right after your 30-second bear crawl hold. And in true fashion, we're gonna do a little bit more of a quad-focused cardio move, which is mountain climbers. So, mountain climbers here, hands come out, right here. Modification, right here, okay? We're still tapping the toe in, still moving nice and quick. If you need to drop down that even more, I want you to hold a plank, okay? Because you're still engaging the lower body in that plank hold. You're still engaging the quads, which is what I want you to engage. So if you need to drop down, so there's mountain climbers, modified mountain climbers where you just tap your toe in, or a plank hold, okay? So either of those. So you've got 3 8-minute blocks. Highly suggest taking 60 seconds in between each 8-minute block to give yourself time to come back to earth, okay? So 90 seconds plus 30 seconds of rest, 4 rounds, 1 minute break. 90 seconds plus 30 seconds of rest, 4 rounds, 1 minute break. 90 seconds of work plus 30 seconds of rest, 4 rounds, then you're done. Okay, so 3, 6, 9. There's 9 actual exercises, but they're all kind of built on each other. I need water. So definitely different, definitely going to be challenging. You're like, this girl's fired. I've been talking too much with my dry throat. So if you're able to go from 30 to 30 to 30 without too much of a break, that's preferred. But if you need 10 to 15 seconds in between each 30, that's understandable, because holding a squat hold for 30 seconds is gonna burn, and then going straight into squats, that sucks. So, amazing, amazing. I can't believe we're in month 3. Super glad that you're here. Also, so sorry I'm diseased. Hopefully next week I will not be so diseased. And shout out to everyone, because you're about to go into sickness season. We all are. This is your reminder to A, give yourself grace. B, if you have a fever, you do not work out. When your fever goes away and you feel like movement would actually probably make me feel a little bit better, do it, okay? Because that's something also that on the other side of the narrative is, so many people would be like, what are you doing? You should be resting. It's like, you can rest for a day, but then eventually when you don't have a fever and you're like, I'm about to go insane, I feel like I would feel so much better in every way if I just like sweat out some stuff, go do it. It doesn't have to be insane. Go lift weights or go for a walk, do some yoga, move your body. Movement is healing, so I absolutely believe in rest. I believe in bed rotting for a time, but I also believe that movement really does heal you as well. So this sickness season, be kind to yourself, be gentle on yourself, but also allow your body to do what it wants and desires to do, which is to move. Bye.